there. Today is another 30-minute on the table meal deal. Y'all, I love to cook, but I do not want to spend all day in the kitchen. Now, I want them to enjoy what I cook, but I do not want to spend my day in the kitchen. Generally, anything on our channel that I show you in my kitchen is 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes an hour and a half, unless it's some big thing for a holiday. I'm in and out. You know, Randy and I raised 5 kids, and I work. So as soon as I hit that door, Mom, I'm hungry, I am starving. Okay, well then dinner has got to get on the table. So, anything I can find for 30 minutes or an hour that they would eat, that all of them would eat, that was a winner. So, let's get to it. Okay, your main ingredients are pepperoni and Cavatappi pasta. Try saying that 3 times. Some olive oil, some parsley, a can of diced tomatoes, some salt, onions, 1 bell pepper, either red or green, your choice. And I have about 6 little garlic cloves in there, which is like 1 small clove. That's it. That's all you need. At first order of business, your pasta always takes the longest. So we're going to get that pasta water started. I'm going to put a really good amount of salt in there, and we're going to light her up. Okay, you know you got to have a high flame to boil that pasta. So that's what we're going to do. We're on high, and we're going to put an ample amount of salt in there. Put that lid on there and let it come to a boil. Okay, for this whole recipe, y'all, you only need 4 ounces of pepperoni. I'm going to take out my roughly 4 ounces. Call that 4 ounces. How about that? That's about half a pack, right? And now I'm just going to cut it right in half. That's it. I'm just going to cut it in half. Hey, and this is really oily pepperoni. So when I put it in my pan, I'm not even going to add any olive oil. Next, we're going to get a medium heat on this saucepan. Medium heat. Slide that over. We're going to let it get just a little bit warm. And while you're standing at the stove, make sure nobody's over there stealing your pepperoni. Okay, my pan should be warm. A little bit warm. Didn't sizzle, but that's okay. Now, we're going to leave these in here to let them brown just a little bit. And while they're browning, we're going to cut up an onion. All right, you actually need a large onion. I don't have any large onions, but I got some leftover from lunch, and then I got that. So that's what we're going to do. All right, here we go. Okay, and I can hear my pepperoni now. So I'm going to take a break from cutting, and I'm going to come over here and give me a little stir. You see all that oil coming out? Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Here, as soon as we get a little browning going on. Now, back to the onion. Okay, now we're going to get on that other onion. Right, I got a little bit of paper towel, and we're going to take this, and we're going to drop our pepperoni, get all that excess oil out. We're going to take what's in the pan out, and we're going to wipe the pan. Get it all nice and wiped out. Get some olive oil in there, like a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of your olive oil. We're going to put that first onion in there that I already cut, the piece of onion. Get that in there. We're going to take my frozen bell pepper that I'm calling one bell pepper. I'm going to drop that in there. And while that's sizzling, my pasta water is boiling. We're going to get that pasta on. See how everything kind of comes together as you're going? Okay. For Randy and I'm only going to use like 3/4 of this box, or maybe even closer to half. But if you're doing it at home, you use a whole box. I don't need a whole box. And I'm going to give it a good stir. Make sure they're not sticking too bad. I'm going to set this lid back on askew, which askew means that I'm not closing it up. If I close it up, you're going to have water boiling out everywhere. So don't do it. Just sit it up there like that. Let it come back up to a boil. Pasta generally takes between 10 and 12 minutes to boil. Okay, now we need to mince up that garlic while the peppers and onions are sauteing. You don't have to mince it all the way down unless you just really like taking the time to do that. Me, I think that's just fine. And we're going to get that into the pan. Get that in there. Just give that a minute. Just till it's fragrant. Now we're going to add the tomatoes. And you can use any kind of tomatoes that you have. Now we're going to take that pepperoni that we've drained and put it right back in the pan. Hey, it's been about 10 minutes now because my pasta is almost ready. I'm just going to give it a good round. Hey, my pasta is done. We're going to get it drained. My pasta is all nice and drained now. I'm going to make sure I don't have any water left. We're going to put it right, and we're going to pour it right in that pot. We're going to turn the eye off. Now we're going to get that all incorporated together. Get some of that pasta sauce on that pasta. Then we're just going to shake that parsley. Give it some nice color. Give that a good stir. And it is ready to plate. Big bowl. Big bowl. It's so good. Now it's not absolutely necessary, but if you would like to put some Parmesan cheese on top or some mozzarella cheese, either one would be absolutely fabulous.
Okay, what do we got?
Cavatappi and pepperoni.
What is cavatappi?
It's a pasta.
Oh, so it's just called...
Yeah, it's a pasta called cavatappi.
A lot of flavors to meld in there. Very good. It really is. Yes.
Okay, winner.
It's a winner.
Like, subscribe, and share. Likes are free. Just go down there and leave us a comment. We'll see you next time. Bye.